Work-life balance is a scam. It's a racket, it's a con. We're gonna take this work-life balance thing, crumple it up, and throw it out. I don't like it anymore. My name is Ryan Knoll. I'm a business coach, I'm an entrepreneur, and we're gonna break this down. When we're scrolling on YouTube, you come across a work-life balance video, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, wherever, and we see these videos of people enjoying their family time, taking vacations, making sure you're not checking your email on the weekend. I'm with you. This is what I want for you, but ultimately it's the wrong thinking. And I want you to stick with me to the end because I've got some advice that's gonna help you reframe this, and we're not gonna wanna talk about work-life balance anymore. We're gonna take that work-life balance, crumple it up into a little ball, and throw it over there because you're gonna have something 10 times better. Work-life balance comes from this idea that we've got work on this side and life on this side, and they're two opposing forces, and one is good and one is evil. We got the Sith and the Jedi just fighting it out, good versus evil, yin and yang. And that's the complete wrong idea. It's a complete wrong concept. Let me tell you a story. Feels like a lifetime ago, I was working for a marketing automation firm. We were consulting with these huge clients. It was the best job I had ever quit because we had probably the most money I've ever made, huge bonuses, paid company vacations, some of the smartest human beings I had ever worked for, but it was the worst job I ever had. The reason it was the worst job I ever had, I remember going in to work one day and just being so completely overwhelmed with this one project that I had. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't know if it was I didn't get enough training, I was in the wrong seat in the job, but I had a very nice friend at work named Kristen who sat me down and said, hey, I can help you with this. Give that to me. I'll help you take over. And I remember this look in his eye was, I've got so much work. How am I going to help Ryan right now? And just out of the goodness of his heart, he took this thing away from me. And in that moment, both of us were thinking about work-life balance. And the owner of that company, his name's Justin. I still love and respect him. He's probably one of the smartest entrepreneurs I've ever met. There was some point where we were sitting at dinner and he said, I don't understand work-life balance. And in that moment, I thought he was crazy. I thought he was insane. I'm like, who's this supervillain running this company who doesn't care about work-life balance, doesn't know about work-life balance? Cut to about 15, 20 years later, I realized what he was saying and what he was trying to communicate and why he wasn't an evil supervillain. The term work-life balance refers to this idea that we have to balance out our lives. And balance implies two opposing forces. One is good and one is evil, and we gotta eliminate one for the other. This is completely the wrong idea. What we really want to find in life isn't work-life balance. It's not a balance at all. It's harmony. We want to find a place where we enjoy going into work. We like the work that we're doing. And if you're sitting there struggling in an office, you're doing it wrong. What we need to do, pull that back, take that all down, throw it away, rip it up, find harmony in your work, in what you're doing, in your business. The goal is not balance. The goal is work-life harmony. The most important thing you can do for yourself is to find harmony in the stuff that you're doing every day. So what this means is we have to find work that's rewarding, energizing, and meaningful to you. Looking back on what my boss said, I don't believe in work-life balance, he wasn't crazy. He had found work-life harmony, and that's where he was sitting at. That's what I want to walk you through right now. We're getting to this spot where it's like, hey, what's this foo-foo land work-life harmony stuff? That sounds really great, Ryan. I'm gonna just sprinkle some fairy dust and I'm gonna have some work-life balance. There's a method to this. There's a way you can create this for you. When I say find work that's rewarding and meaningful and energizing, it's really easy to just look at what you're doing today and say, how could I possibly get there from where I am? And it starts with figuring out what's important to you, figuring out what your why is, what are the things that you enjoy doing every day. For me, it was so important for me to be an entrepreneur, to not get stuck in a rut, to be able to solve different problems every day, because solving different problems, learning new skills energizes me. It's rewarding for me. The mistake that so many of us make, and this was a mistake I made with that last job, was I was chasing the dollars. And that's the thing you don't want to fall into. It's this deep, dark, money pit, golden handcuff thing that we get into that makes it so hard for us to actually find that work-life harmony. So as a business owner, this is where you can actually create this for you. I remember I had a friend I went and visited in Atlanta, and I was talking about how, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna sell this company. The classic, quitting, 2 feet from gold story. And he looked at me and he said, why? I was like, well, I don't like having to do all these interviews and hire all these people and do all this stuff. And he said, Ryan, you should stop doing those things. And it's really as simple as that. You as a business owner have the opportunity to go out and find the human beings that like doing the work that you don't like doing, and you can delegate this. You can delegate and automate anything in your business. The second thing that you need to do is give the business a purpose. There was a time when my cleaning company was all about cleaning houses. What we did was clean houses. When I had to shift and adjust, I remember there was a Facebook post. They just happened to tag us in it, and it was the weirdest thing in the world. It's a picture of a lady, and she was laying in the back of her oven. She was just laying like this in her clean oven, and this huge long description. The whole story was about how she was depressed. She had been in this rut for the last couple of years, and she was suffering from the fact that she just had this dirty house. We came into her house, we treated her with dignity, we cleaned everything up, and gave her a fresh start. And it feels like, hey, yeah, we're just going in and cleaning toilets. But the truth was, we were giving her a second lease on life. We were not only giving her her time back, but we were helping her reset and get over her depression by giving her a clean place to live. So when you stop looking at just the tasks that you're doing and identify what the big goal is, not only are you giving the company meaning, you're giving the employees meaning for being there. That's more than I'm doing A and getting B done and that's it, I'm a robot. We're giving you your life back. We're giving you a good quality of life that's way more powerful, way more meaningful, and it's a way better framework for looking at this task that you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're pressure washing, doing air conditioning, medical transport. All of these things can be really unsexy in one light and really sexy in another. So find what's sexy, find the harmony, find the thing that motivates you, and the jobs that you get stuck doing that you don't like doing, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Find somebody else in your company that likes doing this, and you will be surprised. Like, you will bring somebody in for an interview and say, hey, this is the job that I need done. And they're going to be like, I love doing that. We all have different ways of thinking about stuff. So let those people shine and stop doing it yourself. The scam is, you're never going to find work-life balance if you're trying to find work-life balance with a company, a job, or a business that drains you while you're working in it. The goal is to find harmony with the job that you're doing, with the business that you're running. Don't let work drain you. Stop looking for work-life balance. Shift your mindset to looking for work-life harmony. The trick to finding that harmony is you have to pay attention to yourself, pay attention to your motivations, pay attention to how you're feeling, and just take it one step at a time. If you're in your business and you're on a sales call and you're like dreading it, stop doing sales calls. Hire somebody to do that. Automate or delegate the things that you don't want to do so that you can create the business that you want to work in. Don't find work-life balance, find work-life harmony. That's the trick. So I want you to take a second here, get in the comments and let me know what you're doing to shift from work-life balance to work-life harmony? Are you going to hire somebody to start doing the tasks you don't want to do? Are you going to reframe what your business does? Are you going to go from cleaning toilets to giving people their lives back? How are you going to make this change for you today? And I want you to do this today. Leave this comment right now, because the second you write it down, it's going to start to become a reality for you. This is the first step. Get in the comments. You can manifest anything you put your mind to. I promise. So take the first step, shift your goal from work-life balance to work-life harmony, and go after it. I'll catch you on the next one.